Hi everyone, welcome back to my video. This is Mark speaking. Today I'm going to show you how to use V-Lookup in Microsoft Excel. This feature enables you to look up and retrieve data from a specific column in a table. Now let me show you how it works. I already provided you with the template that we are going to use in this activity, so let's just go ahead and open that file. So in this part, we are going to calculate the average, and after that, we are going to look up or retrieve the award that the student is going to have. So for that, we are going to use the scale. So if the student gets 0 and above, you will have no award, but once his grade reaches 90, he will have an award of with honors, and if it reaches 95, he will have with high honors, and if it's 98, with highest honors, and if it's 100, then the student will have a perfect award. So let's start with calculating the grade. So of course, as we all know, the formula in Microsoft Excel always starts with an equal sign. So let's type it there and then just type in average. So this is beneficial, especially if you are calculating um, more than 10 subjects. So just highlight all the cells that you need to calculate and then close parenthesis and then click on enter. So once you have that, then you can just go ahead and copy the formula by clicking on this. Right here there is a small box there, and when I put my cursor in that tiny box, the cursor changes to something else. So once it looks like that, like a thin cross uh, cursor, then all you have to do is to hold your left button and then drag down. That way it will copy all the formula, and then all you have to do is to release. Okay, so that means it is automatically calculated. So the objective again is to look up or to know the award that the student will get. So if you have only 10 students, then it's good. It's simple. You can just do it manually. But if you have like 50 students, that will be difficult for you. So this is where um, the VLOOKUP comes in. Um, so basically what's gonna happen, we are going to check the average. We are going to retrieve um, the award that the student will get based on the average that he has. So for example, in the student number 1, he only got 84. So basically on the scale, so he will probably have no award because he only had um, 84. But if the student has 96, so he would probably have with high honors, and so on and so forth. So to do that, we will have the formula. So the VLOOKUP formula is subdivided into 4 parts. So number 1, um, first let's try to type the formula. So equals, and then VLOOKUP, okay, there, and then it is subdivided into 4 parts. Number 1 is the lookup value, the value that we are going to test or to compare the value later on. And the table array, so that will be on the scale sheet, and then the column index. So in the table, what column in the table what value in the column we are going to display here. And the last is the range lookup. So we'll get there. So first, let's try to click on 84, this value, lookup value, and then it should be separated by comma. So click on comma, and then the table array. So on the table array, of course, we have to click on scale and then highlight everything. Okay, so again, click on 0 up until perfect. So if you have lots of values there, so of course you have to select everything, but in this case I only have 2 columns and 5 rows, so I just selected that. So once you have selected everything, you have to make sure that it is static, meaning the table array doesn't change, because if you move the cell later on, the table moves as well. So we have to make it static. So in right here on A1 and B5, we need to put a dollar sign in every letter and number, which indicates that it should be static, meaning it doesn't change along the way. So dollar sign in A, and then a dollar sign in front of 1. So A, the letter symbolizes the column, and the number symbolizes the row, so meaning it's static. So also in the B5, so in front of B and in front of 5, we have to put there a dollar sign. So that means the table array doesn't change. So comma, and then which of the 2 columns are we going to show? So are we going to show the column A or the column B, or the first column or the second column? So of course we're going to show the second column, so 2. And lastly, true or false. So if you're going to select true, that means it is true approximation, meaning where you're going to look for approximate match, meaning ang lapit-lapit nga match sa imo nga value. But if you're going to click on false, meaning the exact match. So if the student have 91, so there's no 91 on the table array, so it will not show anything. But if you're going to click on true, meaning the true approximation, that means the approximate or the estimated match, so it will display 90. So most of the time I click on true, or basically you can just disregard true. You can just remove true there. I mean, you can just remove true, and then just go ahead, and if you remove true or false, I mean the last part, it just automatically points to true anyway, so regardless. So after that, just click on enter, and then it will show nothing, because again the student's average is 84, and if you go back on the scale, 84 seems that it doesn't have an award. So what we're going to do this time is to copy the formula, same thing what we did on the average. On this tiny box, just put your mouse there, and then scroll down to the last part, and then release, and then there you go. You were able to identify that 96 is with high honors, 91 is with honors, and 99 is with highest honors. Alright. Okay, so that's it. I hope you like it. Again, this is Mark, and thanks for watching.